Okay, let's make a new C# Windows Form application. New project. Visual C#, Windows Form. Give it a different name. Make sure I know where it's being saved at, or I can browse and save it in a different location. I'm going to leave the solution name alone, and I'm going to check create directory for solution. So if there's not a directory there already with this name, it will create it. Okay. Created my form. Go to my toolbox. Pin down my toolbox. Open my common controls. And let's see, I'm going to need some labels. So let's put out 1, 2, going to change the name of the text box. Change what the button says. And one last label, which I'm going to place on here. And I'm going to make sure it's selected. I'm going to make it invisible. In other words, I'm going to take out any text that's there and go change the name to and I guess I could change the name of the form. Let me go up here. Or not the name of the form, but the text for the form. Alright. Okay, I'm ready for my coding. So I'm going to double click on my button. Brings me to my the coding for my button. I'm going to add my enumerator. But I'm going to make sure I put it outside. Now, here is my namespace. It ends here, goes all the way to here. My curly braces say describe the beginning and end of my namespace. Inside of my namespace, you notice that I have my class. And when I click on that, my class goes from here to here. Now, it's inside of that, I've got my public form where I initialize my component. Okay. And inside of that, it created a stub for me for my special button.click event. Now, yours may have more than that in there, but for now, that's all mine has. So I want to put the enumerator. It's not going to be inside of this button. It's not going to be inside of this constructor. I'm going to put it outside of both of these. So outside of this, called a constructor, and outside of this. It's for my button. Okay, so I'll put the enumeration inside of this, outside of each one of those. Okay, now the coding for the button. And inside of there, what I've got is an integer value for the day. And I'm giving this my own variable name, which called lowercase day. And what I'm doing is I'm converting whatever's coming from that text box, and I'm converting it into an integer. In this case, type 32. Could be 16 or 64. And I'm creating a variable called special, and you can only store a string into specials. Now, for the switch statement, the switch statement wants to say, what value are we looking for? Well, in this case, from my day enumeration, let's look up here, here's my day enumeration, I want to choose some particular day. So you'll be typing in a number for the day of the week in that text box. When you do, it will go and replace that number with one of these values. So if you type in 1, it will replace it with Sunday. If you type in 2, Monday, 3, Tuesday, and so on. So here's my switch statement, which says just that. In case they've typed in 1, which is going to be Sunday, the enumerator says that, then set the special to be fried chicken. Typed in 2, special is closed. Typed in 3, well, if it's 3, 4, or 5, all three of these, the special will be a meatloaf. And 6 and 7. Alright. If you typed in a number other than that, it should say invalid day. Okay, so that's my switch statement. Let's see, my switch statement is between here and here. So, outside of my switch statement, once my switch statement is finished, what I want to do is take the value special and output it to my label. So I'm going to say output that label that I called output label, take the text and assign whatever's between these double quotes plus whatever value has been selected. Okay. That should do it. Let me go ahead and run this. Save and run this. Debug. Start debugging. So I'm going to type in 1 and see if I get Sunday, the Sunday special. Type in 1, get the special. Today's special is fried chicken. Type in 2, get the special for Monday, closed on Monday. Okay, that's, let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And now that I have that completed, what I can do is go find that and zip that. I know that I saved it in, I think, my default folder. Let me go find that. I'm using Visual Studio 2015 and should be in my projects folder. There it is. So what I can do is I can right click that and send that to a compressed zip folder. If I don't have that option, let me see, I think I can, what happens when I do shift and then right click? And I get a lot more choices. Okay, and then I can rename that. Rename to whatever I want it to be. And I'm done. That's it.